Welcome to SHOT Show TV. I'm David Lombardo, and we have as a guest today James Gervais, who's President and COO of laserstar Technologies. James, why don't you tell us a little bit about what laserstar Technologies is?
Thank you, David, and thanks for having me. laserstar Technologies is a laser manufacturer based in Orlando, Florida, and one of our key product lines is specializing in providing equipment and software for custom engraving of very unique applications. The firearms, the tactical, and the knife business is one of those particular markets.
So when I think of laser engraving, I think of really kind of artwork, but there's a practical aspect to laser engraving too, is there not?
There is, absolutely. And you know, to make these particular types of machines a profit center for today's marketplace in this industry, it really is all about the artwork, because many of these aftermarket providers are looking to tell the story of every firearm. So they're involved with customization. A lot of them are graphic designers. They bring particular artwork into the software, and then we start to apply laser parameters, draft angles, different power settings, textures to really produce a high quality finished result.
So if I had like a favorite firearm, I could have engraved pretty much anything I want on it.
Absolutely, absolutely. And a good example of that is, let's say that here's an example of a slide, and you wanted a very unique pattern. This is a very intricate honeycomb pattern that was produced, which you can see, and this was all done with the laser. This would be nearly impossible to do by hand.
Sure.
You know, another very good application is there's a big marketplace with a lot of people own AR-15s today, and the customization aspect of it is very critical. If you look at this filigree and the detail involved in this is really, again, the power of the artwork. We're bringing the artwork to life in our software, which is StarFX Premier Design Studio. And it goes farther than just guns.
How does that functionally work? Would I provide a photo or a drawing of something?
All those particular images would work. We can auto trace images. We can create an image from scratch in Illustrator or InDesign or even a CAD type program. We bring it into the program and then we turn it into layers. The layers allow us to apply different power settings and different depth settings to get the finished results like you see here. Another area is that if we don't want to do deep engraving but do a surface mark where we're getting a contrast mark, this mag is a very good example of getting contrast. We have Lady Liberty there with stars. You know, you can do it on both sides. Another area for custom marking is if you look at this particular knife, we're actually bringing the carbon to the surface by applying heat with the laser. And as you can see, if you run your finger across there, it's very smooth.
Oh yeah.
And that's very, very desirable in today's marketplace.
Does that doesn't affect its ability to rust?
No, not at all. And this is permanent. This will not remove because the stainless steel has a carbon component in its alloy composition.
So what you do is you manufacture the machinery and the software?
Correct.
Okay.
Right in Orlando, Florida.
Okay. So what would something like that cost?
A machine like this, an entry-level point would be around $18,000 to $19,000 would be a good budget for today's consumer. Works out to be about a $360 a month lease-to-own payment. Depending on the trade dress and if you want to get some higher power levels, you could get an upwards of $40,000 or $50,000. But a good range is $18,000 to $30,000, satisfy the majority of all the requirements to get somebody into the game or into the business of personalizing firearms and turning it into a profit center.
And how difficult is it to learn to do it?
You know, education is the most critical component in any of these types of machines. We really pride ourselves. We've been having a part of our business called laserstar Academy for 25 years now, and we have 12 trainers in our company that specialize in teaching people how to run the software. And we're always there for after training consultation, one-on-one consultation. We provide the whole package so that their success is our success.
I'm sure there's somebody out there right now going, I need that. How do they get a hold of you?
Well, they can come to our booth today at 42218, or they can contact us at laserstar.net and ask for somebody in the sales department.
James Gervais with laserstar Technologies, thank you very much for being here. We appreciate it.
Thank you very much for having me.
And for SHOT Show TV, I'm David Lombardo.